COVID-19, as the name suggests, is a virus that was identified in 2019 in China, and since it was first identified in Kenya 12th March 2020, it has changed people's approach on how they go about with their daily duties. As many could think, the virus has had its negative impact to people's lives, and to some, they have taken this opportunity to discover different ideas and projects that can help them earn a living, especially on these hard economic times. And therefore, for this reason, we set our journey early morning to Nyalenda slums in Kisumu County, and we meet the amazing group Dewo Ngima, a community-based organization, and we get to learn more about their projects. And first we meet both women and men at work. Many people in our country mostly have a negative mentality on activities going on people living in slums. Inclusion of drug abuse, terrorism, early pregnancy, and illegal activities. As a community-based organization, they have come in order to change the mentality and the perspective of community and bring out the positive activities in the slum region. Irene and Francis, the directors in the organization, explain why they have been tirelessly working to ensure that they see residents at the slums benefit from their projects as a way of also giving back to the community.
I'm Irene Onoka. I come from Nyalenda, and I'm one of the directors of Dewo Ngima CBO. Dewo Ngima CBO started in 2015, and we've been working with 90% of us are women and the 10% are men. 10% of us are men. Dewo Ngima CBO, we normally target the school dropout kids and the women. Most of them are vulnerable and they are coming from these slums. We work in 3 slums, Manyata, Nyalenda, and Obunga. So during the pandemic, we introduced the sanitizer, the organic sanitizer, which we make it from Alovera gel and alcohol and glyceren to support the local mwananchi, and also to support the women in the slums by selling them. They can get something at the end of the day to go back with it.
Francis explains more on the process of making hand sanitizers and why there was need to start making them.
This is the process of making hand sanitizers. Why did we come up with this program? As you know, the community has been affected by the COVID-19, and chances of the community members getting hand sanitizers and getting all that can help them in the prevention of this COVID-19 has been wanting. And for this reason, the hand sanitizer that we do today is just one part of what we do. And this is targeting the community, empowering the women you see here to help them avoid the community transmission that is going on. So this is also going to help them as a mitigation factor, and to help them also empower themselves financially.
Just as many organizations operates, Dewo Ngima has a variety of projects, and they tell us for the projects to run effectively, they need funding, and they have had to partner with some organizations to deliver their work effectively to the community.
Dewo Ngima as a CBO, we are a non-profit making organization, as you know, and we depend on donors. We have had different people intervening to help us meet our targets, and part of these organizations and people that have been coming, we have the Rotary Club, which has been instrumental to us. We have individuals who have been instrumental in assisting us meet the target.
Having a question on how the product is being supplied to the market, there are several health and market guidelines that are taken into action to ensure safe use for the customers.
We really panicked and we were not even able to work as a community. Everything stopped, and then I started to Google and to learn a lot about what we can do with the women, because I felt like pandemic is not the end of everything, and we can do something with the women. And that's when we come up with the idea through a friend called Dewo Livingstone. He shared with me this idea, and then it taught me how to make it, and I found it so simple, and then that's how we started doing this with the women.
The upcoming bakery is mainly focused to the targeted community, which is Nyalenda slums, and the girls, the women we've been working with have made us think of coming up with this bakery, because we want to give them a chance to earn out of the projects that we have, at the same time to help the organization be self-sustainable.
As a developing CBO, they are working tirelessly to ensure that the customers and the market also get different and new products in future times.
We target local wananchi so much. A local person that needs a sanitizer and cannot need something good and cannot be able to buy something expensive. So we make this thing is purely organic. We've not added any chemical you've seen, and that is our target market right now. So this is our sanitizer for now. It's just simple like that.
How much is that one?
This one is 50 shillings, not 50 shillings. This one women sell it at 80 shillings, but we give them at a lower price because we also need to buy alcohol, we need to get the Alovera, and we need to get everything. So women sell these ones in the market at 80 shillings per sanitizer.
Pertaining the product demand on the market, their immediate customers are the local people. They are working on making the product affordable to the normal person, thus making price lower than other suppliers. The pandemic having caused many difficulties to the normal norms and routine of the people, we do take the chance of meeting several members of the community-based organization in order to know and get detailed information on how working with the CBO have changed their lives despite the negative effects of the pandemic.
I am a member of Dewo Ngima CBO, and I just want to thank God for the opportunity that we have in this CBO. Currently, when this pandemic struck, actually it was a challenge, and women were like, now where do we start from and where do we go? Because this thing came with a very big challenge. Job was stopped, a business stuck, and women did not have anywhere to lay their hands. But I want to thank God because He works His ways. This idea of sanitizer production that came in us, and which has really benefited us as a person and as a group and as a community. I want to say that it is a great thing and a great achievement on us. Apart from sanitizer production, this CBO also work on liquid soap, which is also one of the activity that we do to help us fight this COVID-19, because it is all about washing our hands, maintaining hygiene, and keep the social distance. So those issues like liquid soap production, we felt that we can get ideas from whichever sources, then we bring our heads together. The little amount that we had, we pulled them together so that we can produce this liquid soap. And then added with the sanitizer production, we are good to go. I want to say that in due time, we are working on bar soap production, and that one will be a great achievement, and we thank God and we ask God that when the right time comes, we do it perfectly.
The pandemic has really affected us, especially on the employment sector. We have been forced to be in the house just to find ways of protecting ourselves and our family from getting contracted or maybe affected with the virus thing. So, but based on the introduction of our big CBO and our beautiful CBO, Dewo Ngima, we've done good. We've done it good. We've introduced new methods and very economical modes of maybe fighting the COVID thing by introducing locally produced sanitizers, that is from Alovera, and that is, the society has really appreciated it.
But it has helped our women. They get something small going back and helping their families.
And could you please tell us maybe the age group? Are you just women? Do we have youth also in getting involved in this?
Youth amongst us, and majority of them are students. They're happy about us because we've just to let them know how to make the hand washing soap and even the sanitizers.
As many growing and upcoming community-based organizations, the CBO have a vision of empowering the public, mostly the slums families.
Every woman in the society, that it is not time to sit back. However difficult the situation may be, however troublesome it may seem, every woman should stand up and do something in a way that it will not go much deep in your pocket so that you give a lot. But the little resources that we have in the community can help us achieve a bigger thing. So people should not just sit and maybe wait. Anything little that you have, the little idea, we also encourage people, and that's why we are here, that we are saying that we are ready to share the knowledge with the women in the community. We are very ready. Yeah, so long as you come and you want us to help you with the idea in liquid soap, in sanitizer production, and even in the bus of making, we are ready to share the idea so that we can move together as a team.
An idea can grow, be empowered, and bring a difference in many people's lives. Your idea is bigger than you may think. Take action and start now.
I'm sure you have a vision for the community-based organization. What do you have for this group?
Our vision is basically to make sure that the school dropout is actually brought to an end, and whosoever drops out of school, we want to make sure that the women who are there that have been turned into mothers are given the power to be self-reliant. And the community in large, we want to make them be economically empowered generally. So our vision is to see a changed community, a community that is self-reliant, a community that is able to take care of themselves. And once this is done, we shall have taken care of all the problems within the community.
Many people will be watching this documentary. Just give us a parting shot for this.
Well, what I would tell the community and the world at large, let us change the communities where we live in. Whatever you do, however little it is, it will change the community. It will change their lifestyles, it will change their life standards, and it can make them make the best of themselves.
Bringing this special feature story from Nyalenda slums in Kisumu County, my name is Irene Nasimiyu.